Hello my beautiful people and welcome to another design video. So in this one I'm doing a gel polish set with maroon and dark fuchsia shades. Products I'm using is number 9 from the Model 1 solid painting gels, which is a maroon. You guys know I love working with these painting gels. This is a unicorn pigment. As always, I'm leaving the links to the products in my description box. This is another kind of pigment. It's designed to go on top of clear nails and give them a certain sheen. This is a holographic fuchsia pigment. It doesn't really show up as hollow in the video, but in reality it is holographic. It's really pretty. This is a nail sugar limited edition mix called Grape Soda, which also has these maroon dark fuchsia tones and a little bit of green as well, and these are AB rose gold crystals. So I'm doing a set of 5 nails. I'm starting out with the Model 1 solid painting gel, and I am putting 2 coats of this on 4 of the nails, of course curing in between coats. I'm only showing you guys me doing 2 of those nails because otherwise it would get a little bit boring. So about these solid painting gels, you guys know that when I do hand painting with them, I do like to make them a little thinner by adding some gel polish. But when I'm doing a full nail of it, I just use it as it is. It applies really nicely and it's also nice and opaque. So here I've done the 2 coats on the 4 nails. And I'm gonna start with the pinky nail, and I want a full nail of the holographic fuchsia pigment. So I'm going in with a coat of a no wipe top coat. And I give it a cure. And then I'm going to apply the pigment with a makeup applicator. I'm just putting some on the applicator and then rubbing it into the cured no wipe top coat. This pigment applies really nicely. When I'm done, I brush off the excess pigment with a dusting brush, and I'm going to do the index fingernail. And I'm doing a glitter fade on this nail, so I'm putting some base coat where I want the glitter to go, and then I use a gel brush and place my glitter on the nail into the uncured base coat. I'm trying to make the glitter more concentrated on the tip of the nail, and as I work my way up, I'm going to spread it out a bit more to create my fade. The next nail I'm going to work on is the ring fingernail, and this is the only one that hasn't been painted with a maroon color, so I'm starting with a clear nail, and I'm going to apply a layer of no wipe top coat on this and cure it in my lamp. And then I'm going to apply the pigment that gives a sheen on clear nails with a makeup applicator as well. And then I wanted to do something on top, but I wasn't really sure what. So to make sure that I could wipe it off if I did something that I didn't like and not also wipe off this pigment, I first sealed it in with a layer of base coat. So here I'm putting a layer of base coat on top of the pigment, curing this in my lamp. This way the pigment is sealed in and I won't disturb it. And here I'm going in with a second layer of base coat, but I'm not curing this one yet. And I am going to create a kind of marble with the glitter and the unicorn pigment. So first I'm applying the glitter onto the nail in the uncured base coat, and I'm applying it in wavy lines diagonally across the nail. And I'm also putting some glitter in that left top corner. And then when I'm done with the glitter, I'm still not going to cure. I'm going to take a detailing brush, and then I'm going to go in with the unicorn pigment. And I'm working wet with it, so not the way you would normally work with a pigment on top of a cured top coat. I'm just applying it into the wet base coat, and it gives this kind of pearly effect. And I really liked how this turned out, so I'm curing it in place when I'm happy. And now I'm going to do the thumbnail. I'm applying a no wipe top coat on this as well because I'm going to apply pigments. So I'm going in with the holographic fuchsia pigments on the top half of the nail and the unicorn pigment on the bottom half of the nail. And I wanted to do like a pigment like ombre, but I wasn't super happy with the blend in the middle, and I think that's because the holographic pigment is a lot more opaque than the unicorn pigment, which gives like more of a sheen. So that's why I think the blend wasn't really perfect. So I decided to put some of the glitter on top, you know. So I'm just applying some of the glitter on the blend line of the two pigments, and then I'm fading it out down the nail as well as up the nail. And when I'm happy with the way it looks, I'll cure this in place. I'm going to leave the middle fingernail plain for now because this will be a full crystal nail. And then I'm kind of going to cap the nails, so if this were on actual nails, I would encapsulate all of these with a builder gel, but because these are display nails, I'm just going to apply a generous layer of rubber top coat as my encapsulating layer. And after curing this layer in my lamp, I'm going to file the nails lightly to smooth out the surface. And while you guys are watching me encapsulate the rest of the nails, I quickly want to mention something. So pigments are usually used on top of a finished filed nail. So you would apply a no wipe top coat, apply the pigments, and then seal this in with another coat of top coat. Now in this set I'm basically encapsulating all of my pigments, and I feel like this helps to prevent chipping with pigments. So if I can, I'll always encapsulate my pigments, and even though you're basically encapsulating a top coat, I've never experienced any problems with this. If you still want to apply your pigments on top, you could also seal it in with a thin layer of a builder in a bottle before applying the top coats. So like I said, the middle finger will be a full bling nail. So I'm going to go in with a coat of a bling gel on the entire nail. I'm trying to make this layer nice and even, not too thick and not too thin. By the way, you guys, I'm not going to leave a link to the bling gel that I'm using here because I bought this one but I didn't like it. But you know, all these products are expensive, so I didn't want to just throw it away. So I'm using this one on my display nails and saving the good stuff for actual nails. Without curing the bling gel, I'm going in with a layer of no wipe top coat, and then I'm just filling up the nail with different sizes of those rose gold AB crystals. But I didn't film that because it's kind of tedious, and I also applied a small cluster of crystals at the cuticle area of the thumbnail. Then it's time for top coat, and I am top coating the underside of the semi-transparent nail and then giving it a cure. And at this point I am top coating the top of my nails. And I felt like all these nails had to be shiny, so I'm using a shiny top coat. I'm loving these colors. I think these are colors that work all year round. Top coating the last nail. And here is the finished look. I hope you guys liked this video. Please leave me a like if you did, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click the bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video, and check out my other social media. You can find those in my description box. Until the next one, bye bye. Mwah.